everyone to another episode of STEAM Tribe. Humans of STEAM. What is STEAM?
STEAM is science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths.
Wow. So it's a lot of important and amazing keywords put together to help us get to the next generation quickly. So welcome everyone. This is the episode of Future of Humans of STEAM, and it is and we have with us our amazing guest Dr. Prabha, and we have our amazing STEAMites Pragna, Sanvi, and I am Vishal. And over the next couple of minutes, we'll talk about what Dr. Lal do in STEAM, how is she helping change the world for all of us, making it better, and how we could join what she do and learn from it. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Right. So now, why don't we start? So, Dr. Lal, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pragna. Thank you, Sanvi, for inviting me and getting what you want to learn from me.
We're excited. So, do you guys have any question for Dr. Lal? Yes, Pragna.
So what do you do?
Okay. Pragna, I am a scientist and I do research. Research like doing different experiments to get into the results, and if I want to develop a drug, then I screen different drugs to get into the which drug will be suitable for that person. So I do different type of experiments to get into there.
Interesting. So, Dr. Lal, I think what we liked about your background is you represent two of the words that we don't know very much about. It's microbiology.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So can you walk us through what that really means and what do you do there?
Okay. So micro means?
Small.
Yeah.
Small.
So micro means small, and biology means
Biology means the body, the studying about the body of something that can breathe and is alive.
Yeah, correct. So biology. So correct. So micro means small and bio means living, and then logy means study. So what I do study of small living microorganisms.
Interesting. So how small are these organisms? If you can help us imagine. So are they something that we can see through our eyes?
No.
No? But I think we can see everything through our eyes, no?
No.
No?
I think that we can't see germs, we can't see atoms, we can't see air. We can't see air anywhere around us.
That's a good point.
So same way, there are living organisms which we cannot see from our naked eye, and which we take a use of microscope. See, here again there comes a word called
Micro and scope.
Scope. So analysis of microorganism in a device called microscope. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Wow.
Seeing small things in a living under the microscope. Yeah, it's amazing.
So how powerful are these? How tiny are these microbes? It's called microbes, right?
There are different types of microorganisms like bacteria. I know.
Germs.
Together they are called as germs. But then there are you are Pragna. Anyways, you are human. But there are Pragna, there's Sanvi, and there's Mr. Vishal. So this way, there are bacteria, there are virus, there are fungi. So different types of microorganisms are there, and they have their different roles. Sometimes they are good, but sometimes they are bad. They can cause different diseases.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So interesting. So wow. So that means you are working to keep us healthy in a way. Is that right to say?
Yes.
Like the people who are in the hospitals from polio.
Yeah, you know polio, there are different diseases like HIV, cancer, pneumonia, many diseases which are caused by these organisms. But don't forget, these bacteria are not all bacteria or not all organisms are bad. Some are good also.
And I think what I was very fascinated on and we were fascinated about is these are tiny things that we can't even see. How can they make us such a big humans sick?
Okay, so there are some, like they secrete something which our body cannot take. They are foreign to our body. You know, if there are different things like something, somebody come to your country, so he is foreign to that country, correct? Same way, there are agents which will, if they will secrete some agents and that will be foreign to us and our body will not take it.
So you're saying in a way like if a honeybee comes into the house and we're not, so if there are a lot of honeybees coming, they might sting us and we might get sick.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they also secrete some toxins.
Interesting.
Some harmful substance which will cause something to our body.
Wow.
Talking about honeybees, let's say when the stinger comes, can it cause one of the diseases? Like, can it cause cancer? Can it cause polio?
They are just like they honeybee. They are secreting their different agent, like their chemical substance that can it will come to our body. They will do some swelling, some redness in your skin, and they might be poisonous also. But it's not related to the microorganism. Yeah?
What is swelling?
Swelling is when your thing get bump up, so that's a swelling.
So
like your skin?
So like when a red thing bump, it's just like a tiny mountain?
Yeah.
Tiny mountain, yes, I think that's a good way to explain it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So it sounds so sci-fi.
Yeah, it is.
So what made you jump? Like who told you? Like it's fascinating to see what fun stuff you're doing. How would our STEAMites know that something like this exists? Like how do you came to know that there's something in which you can study about microbes and all that?
Okay, initially I wanted to get into the medicine, but later I started doing microbiology, and once I get into that, I started studying this. It sounded me so interesting, like study about how many diseases are there and people are suffering from those diseases, to get to know what medicine will definitely help against those diseases, will be helping to the human beings. So I really wanted to do that, so I did it.
It's interesting because I think very few of us actually are working on something which is actually helping all of us live better life, right? So you are one of those fields.
It would be my pleasure.
This is beautiful. And so tell us what got you started in this field. So that hey, I want to pursue something like this. What gave what was that initial movement when you said, okay, I want to be a microbiologist, or whatever that means at that point in time? Do you have any pointers?
I already told you that it's it started from the beginning. I wanted to do what is human body. Then later studying about it's already related to the human body.
That's true.
They are causing diseases to the human body.
That's true.
So then I thought let's study microorganisms. That will be more interesting.
Wow.
In the word microbiology, what does it mean by small? How can small be some kind of biology?
That's a very good point, by the way.
Small, you don't know, biology can be there are different things in the living system.
No, I think it's good. So in a way you're saying that even tiny things are living and breathing too.
Yeah, it is.
So that's it. Okay, that makes sense. So now let's talk about for our STEAMites, right? So if we want to get into the field of microbiology,
Yeah.
what are some of the things you would recommend we should do?
So yeah, obviously you have to start. It's your like what you want to do. But yeah, study about microorganism. You first have to do the science. Initially you are doing biology, but once you will get into the biology, you will develop like what is there in that particular like living. Sanvi already asked me like what is like why the small things are living organism. This is what you asked. So once you will get into there, you will see that yeah, there are small living organisms which are associated with the living system. And then later you will, when you will start particularly working on we are studying on microorganisms, you will get fascinated over it. Like oh wow, let's go through it.
So what about, so thank you so much by the way, Dr. Lal, for walking us through that. So now what about parents like us who are taking care of this amazing STEAM interested kids? How can we parents help create this sense? Because I think this is fascinating to me to hear about your passion to give back to the community, your passion to solve human problems through this tiny thing called microorganisms. Some of us are not from science. Some of us are from either accounting. Some of us are from different areas of field. So, what are some of your thoughts or some of your suggestions to people like us? How we can sort of empower our little STEAMites to be following your footstep and learning to study the microorganisms? What's my thoughts?
So my first recommendation is I want them to like have a walk through the lab system, like how the things are working there. Practically you will get to know what is happening there, and then I will encourage you to associate with some scientist like me and come with me and let's have a like party time in the lab. I will show you what's there in the.
That's a very cool concept. I'm not sure if you bring kids to the work day or something.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
This is actually, because I think this is something we all miss. Because I don't know any scientist who I can take my kids to and show around. So if I don't have access to a scientist, if I don't have access to and I think typically what I do, and if at all anything, is so we go on hikes. We go on hikes and then we watch around for any flora and any fauna, any sort of any trees, plants, whatever, and then we have a microscope. So
you have a microscope?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm guilty. So
no, why guilty?
No, it's like no, but I don't know what to do with it. But definitely we have it.
No, but there are microscopes where everything is written and they give you samples also to see.
That's helpful, and thank you so much for anyone who made that microscope, because they can. You're right. They can do those slides and everything. So, besides access to a lab, what are some of the things that parents like us who don't have great friends who are scientists and access to lab to teach their kids get excited about microbiology? What we can do? Any thoughts?
I think second thing like bringing some biology books.
Interesting.
And
I think
awareing them like study about this thing and ask them if they are getting interested to it.
That's because I remember we saw a Bill Nye show on that got us talking about microbiology.
Even watching videos. Yeah.
Interesting. So. Again, Dr. Lal, thank you so much
it was my pleasure.
for walking us through your journey, and we wish you nothing but luck.
Thank you so much
in your journey, and maybe someday we should plan to visit your lab.
Yeah, you are more than welcome. I would love to see those little ones.
Nice.
Sorry.
So, our STEAM tribe friends, if you want to join in, send us a note too. But yes, Dr. Lal, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you.
Guys, haven't we learned something amazing today?
Yes.
So we have learned
all about microbiology. We learned about the little things that we cannot see with our eyes, and we also learned about how she walked into diseases.
Right.
And we also learned about how she walked the field into her journey of microbiology.
Yes. So now, so this brings us to the close to our session. So as a parting gift, do we want to show our STEAM tribe salute to Dr. Lal?
Yes.
Really?
How do that? Okay, so we'll do that together. So we'll do this.
So roll 2 fingers.
I also have to do
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay.
And put a thumb on top of it.
Thumb on top of it, and then you tilt it, and then you do this. STEAM tribe salute. So whenever you see someone, give them a STEAM tribe salute, and then when they ask them, tell them you're from STEAM tribe, you believe in STEAM, and bring them to learn about science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. With that, thank you so much for staying with us. Watch you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and stay curious.
Thank you.